Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
The Commonwealth, located downtown in the Riverplex. A great rock and roll sandwich beer bar. They just have so much to offer, featuring signature sandwiches that will make your mouth water. Entertainment and comfortable atmosphere. The Commonwealth in the Riverplex.
You deserve a revitalization at Mary Turner's Day Spa and Beauty Boutique. The staff will make sure you relax and rejuvenate with their high-quality products and services. They take pride to give you a tranquil environment. Mary Turner's Day Spa at 2539 Wilmington Road in Shannock Township. Call to book a spa appointment at 724-657-5156. That's 657-5156.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
Hello, welcome to this Thursday, the 12th of May, and I was celebrating the 13th a little bit earlier, as it took me an extra 25-30 minutes to get set up. Wow. But this is the morning show, and we have all that stuff ready and waiting for you. So let's get to the mailbag. Deborah Wilson Johnson, thank you for being part of the NCTV45 family. And, you know, I do this every morning so that you kind of get the idea that we're seeing a lot of people. Judy McFarland Connor, hello and welcome to the NCTV45 family. And, you know, thank you, Crystal Kennard, for liking the page and visiting NCTV45. And we're going to get to the happy birthdays. Danielle Kennedy, thanks for being part of the NCTV45 family. It's real easy to join. Just tell a friend about NCTV45 and boy, they'll love you for it. Now, for the birthday list: Amy Naples Middleton, Danielle McClanahan Eckert, Mark Alisco, John Park, Allie Flamino, John Bertolino, Kathleen Valley, and Angelo Papa. Happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake. Boy, I know I'm just whipping right through here so that you get a good idea of everything that's going on. Thursday, 5 to 12, or Thursday is 5/12. Okay, from 5 to 7, there will be a reception at the Confluence, and this will be for Tammy Bowder, an exhibit that is a rotating gallery of Tammy Bowder's work. Don't miss it. It's at the Confluence. So that's in addition to open mic night, which is going on all the time. So bang, in the first 3 minutes, we really got you a lot of information. Here's a lot more. This Saturday, it's the garden show up at Cascade Park, and they'll also have that craft inventor show for the Humane Society. Now, I believe you needed a little humor. And I want to thank everybody for all the kind comments, and I didn't mention them with the cook and the castles. You know, Padula and the guys are struggling because, you know, when you're in second place, you try harder. Well, apparently, after you watch Cook in the Castle today, and it'll be on 5 or 6 o'clock on NCTV45, I'll make sure I post it for you. Last Friday, the governor took a Uber. Now, if you don't know what a Uber is, that's like a cab. This likely make him the first sitting Pennsylvania governor to share a ride. Here's why supporting the ride share is important, he goes on. Innovation in transportation is important. Riding sharing companies are investing in Pennsylvania, especially in Pittsburgh. In addition, thousands of drivers share rides and earn income across the Commonwealth. The governor is strongly promoting the share ride program. Well, you know what? Let me tell you, that's a real special thing there, Gov. And no offense there, but when you live further out in the country, everybody isn't around to share a ride with you. You know, a lot of people in those urban areas work closer to where you work. The governor got in on this too. Flawed policies and social biases and a lack of imagination are hurting Pennsylvania cities. Urban residents pay more than they should for utilities, he believes. Infrastructure development sprawls. Racism has led to segregation of residents, and advocates may privately consider cities a tough bet. Now, okay, I'll go along with some of that. He's blistering his criticism on how government policies hinder urban areas. Yeah, the people in the T, this is for you. Don't doubt that you folks are outstanding in your field, but that doesn't mean that we're not doing a good job right here inside cities. It's just a little bit different living, and we do need, okay, although I wouldn't be taking a Uber, we do need public transportation, and that's something you guys might not even know about. Governor Wolf is working to improve accountability and move away from high-stakes testing. He agrees that accountability in education, he's moving away from high-stakes testing. Why don't you just come out and say, it doesn't work? Okay? Which is why the Department of Ed Pedro Rivera has been traveling the Commonwealth to engage stakeholders, educators, parents, and lawmakers, administrators, higher education officials, industry work leaders to determine how to best measure success in the classroom and increase accountability. Hey, Gov, I got great news. Go back to 1970 and issue BADs. You know, I mean, some of this, you know, is like, it doesn't change. And you got to know that. Governor Tom Wolf announced today that the Central States Manufacturing Corporation manufactured and distributed metal building components and established a facility in Green Township, Blair County. Well, that's good, but that's all it is. Now, when we so don't go away. Let's take a look at these sponsors. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Hello, folks. Angelo Parada for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine, okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. Hello, friends. Are you a person on the go? Do you need snacks, cookies, maybe just a deli sandwich, lottery, or gas? It's Gino's in Mahoningtown for all your needs. Stop by Gino's and tell them NCTV45 sent you. If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. Welcome back, and sorry to breeze through all that state news, but we got pounded. So now let's talk about Blueprint Communities Business Finance 101. Many entrepreneurs and startups, and this is from Matt Stanishevsky, seek to extend at times and don't know where to go to find funding. Matches their stages in the business life cycle, finding out the type of business and realistic expectations for certain financing. On Wednesday the 18th from 6 to 8 at the Newcastle Public Library, they're going to have a workshop. Del Turner's going to be there, Matt Stanishevsky's going to be there, which will provide Business Financing 101 to help entrepreneurs in their type of business understand business life cycles along with appropriating sources and funds. So that's pretty good. Way to go, Matt. As Matt and Dale, there's been some positive things happening downtown. You have to realize that. And this from the District Attorney's Office. On May 10th, the Lawrence County District Attorney's Office entered into a cooperation agreement with Allegheny, Beaver, Butler, Mercer, Westmoreland, Washington to activate a region-wide shared database for precious metal transactions. This shared database will assist law officers' efforts to recover stolen items. Okay, and it's It's kind of great. You know, they do a great job up at the DA's office. Each of the formidable counties presently maintains a database, and with metal gears in their jurisdiction, they must submit reports for all items purchased. These reports are submitted by email, and that goes into the database. Their local enforcement must spend precious time searching databases. This is going to cut down on the time. The licensing fee is $250 per year, and the monies will be used to maintain the new databases. Way to go, District Attorney's Office. And, okay, we got to get to the song of the day. So, listen up. Now, sorry for that feedback there, a little bit, but title, group, and yeah, you might want to talk about when it was popular. That and this song just kind of hit me as I was thumbing through this. Remember that you could call the Turf Bar and the Hill House for tickets to the Sheep Hill reunion. And we've passed all the dates this week for Sharon Regional, so just to let you know. And look, we're going on. Now tonight, here's what you can do. You can head over to the Confluence, do the art show, do the open mic. I mean, they always have great featured entertainers, and that would be something you could do. Now, also, the bookseller opens today. It's Walk Alive at 4:15. Newcastle how about the Newcastle Camera Club at 6, and gadget classes at 7. I mean, yeah, I know there's really nothing to do here. This is just a figment of our imagination. And now it's time for a little trivia for you before I get to all these other things, and time is breezing away from us today. Who was baseball's first Rookie of the Year? Jackie Robinson in 1947. It wasn't until 1949 that the award was given to the top rookie in both the NL and American leagues. There. And let's just really get crashing here. In sports, Cedar Sports Corner, great wings, great burgers, great Newcastle food. And what do we have to say about the Cedar Sports Corner? Well, there are so many things going on that it's just unbelievable. We had somebody at the door, and we are on live. So that happens sometimes. You might have heard the people pulling on the door. And San Diego 6-4 over the Cubs. In the NBA, well, let me tell you what. It was the Spurs dropping another one to Oklahoma City, 95-91. And in the NHL, wow. The Pittsburgh Penguins, look out, Loretta, 4-2, win the series against Washington. Way to go, Pens. Now, that was the Cedars Sports Corner. And wow, we got so much to get to. I'm going to take a second and tell you that if you're hungry, you can always get a burrito at the Commonwealth. Little Johnny's has a $5 lunch. Up at Mr. Pizza, beautiful sausage sandwich and the Beanery Depot and Deli. Bacon burger bombs. Yes, hickory chicken subs and broccoli and cauliflower cheddar cheese soup. Now, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, the sky's the limit. Right after these. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. Hey, don't you just love the Durrells? Well, you can hear the Durrells, get some great food and have lots of fun, dance the day away, and all to benefit a great cause. Yes, it benefits a 5-year-old who's been diagnosed with cancer, and we know how devastating that can be. This will help with medical and travel expenses. When is the benefit dance? Well, it is Sunday, May 22nd, and it's at the beautiful Cascade Park Dance Hall. Yeah, you know, you've been out there, you've had all those great memories. And right at Cascade Park, and music by the Durrells. From 5 to 9, it's BYOB, so feel free to bring your own beverages that you choose. Advance tickets are $15. Tickets are available at the door, and it includes a macaroni dinner, Chinese auction, a 50-50 drawing, and tickets donated by Whiting Roloff will be used. So a lot of great people are behind this benefit dance, and I hope you are. So mark your calendar, May 22nd. It's the Durrells at the beautiful Cascade Park Pavilion. Hope to see you there. On Target Printing, 1319 West State Street. No job is too big or too small. Turnaround on most jobs, 24 hours. We make you look good on paper. Town and country, where there's always a party. Yes, every weekend there's something to do. And there's always great food for you too. Lamb, finger food, steak sandwiches, roasted wings, and much, much more. It's a party and you're invited. Come to Town and Country. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Welcome back as always, and we're just grooving and moving. Yes, I'll save this story for last. And let's talk about your Friday the 13th. Ugh. Tourist cruise ship sank just 2 weeks ago in 2012. Friday the 13th. It didn't sink more than 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago. What are they talking about here? Over 30 people died. I didn't even believe this, but totally startling to me. Money got lost on Friday the 13th. Hey, it's like I told my wife. She goes, "Oh, I lost $10." I says, "Oh, did you? That's too bad." I says, "I got good news." She says, "What's your good news?" I says, "I found $10." There you go. Approximately $900 million is lost every year on Friday the 13th because people are scared to work, travel on this day. The only scary thing about this is how ridiculous those people are. Okay. So that was our Friday the 13th. I'd like to spend more time on all this, but holy mackerel. We are getting like just a barrage of stuff coming in. And now it's time for another Trivial Pursuit question for you, or just trivia question, or whatever you want to call it. And here you go. With what team did Johnny Unitas wind up his career? I remember this. I don't want to say I'm old or anything. You know what team? The San Diego Chargers. How's that? Yes. And now, we did that Cedar Sports Corner. It's time for you to go back to the song of the day and try and figure this out. There we go. And the clicker wouldn't click off. Sometimes that happens. But you still got to guess who it's by. Now, remember that, and I got the poster right here, Saturday, May 14th, 9 p.m. Tickets are $20, $35 per couple. At Four Brothers Bistro, it's comedy night. They have Chris Kemp, Johnny Dam, Andy Picario, 18 and older, because sometimes we talk like sailors. Call 724-656-4980 to make your reservation. Right across the bridge, and they have great food there. I know because I go. If you don't, you're missing it. This Saturday and Sunday at St. John's Baptist, it's St. Charbel's Relics, and that's a phenomenal thing to see. A lot of church history there, and I'm just going to move this up here. And Saturday the 14th, 4 p.m., Historic Neshannock Tour. And at 7 p.m., the Haunted Downtown Tour. That's the Pokeberry Tours. And remember, I'm going to remind you about the art that they're having up at the Hoyt on Friday. So now, see, I got it down to a reasonable roar now. When you start like that, wow, it gets a little shaky. It's time for, let's check it, Crane Room 45 weather. Yes, you got it. And I'm going to try and put this in the best possible scenario. Okay, last night's overnight low with patchy fog. Got any ideas? 54. Wasn't really too bad. Now, what's your Thursday looking like? High is 74. Chance of showers is 40%. Thursday night, overnight low 58. chance of showers is 70%. And then they're saying we might get some sun on Friday. You know. Now that was Crane Room 45 weather, and don't blame the Crane Room. Just go there and have some great food. As you know, I tell my co-host here, and like I said, she needs no introduction. That's because I have no co-host. Now, meanwhile, back at the ranch here, we were shooting through pretty good, and I just want to remind you that May 22nd, there's that Cascade Park dance benefit, and I've been running the ad. It's you really have to check that out, and please. Hey, it's the Durrells, and you know how you like them. Now, I'll tell you about, speaking of like, how about a guy that I know, and I know you know, Gary West. Gary has this pigmentosis, retinus pigmentosis. It's not a good thing because it can render you blind, and Gary could be on that way to that. He needs to raise $20,000 because insurance won't cover these treatments so that he doesn't lose his sight. It's so very important. And I told you I'd be here telling you every day. I really want you to think about this, put some effort behind it, tell a friend, tell everybody you know. Gary's a great person, super treasure, and I went through the biography. Okay, you've listened to him. You remember back when we had that big snow back in the 70s, you listened to him. You remember when we had the snow in the 80s or 90s, you listened to him. And you remember when you were sitting at Cascade Park and you had the radio on, you listened to him. He's as much of a Newcastle staple as a Coney Island hot dog, or an Augustine's Pizza, or a Maze donut. Now we need to help the big guy so he doesn't lose that sight. I'm counting on you to be there. And that is Sunday. From 3 to 8, it's May 15th at Epworth United Methodist Church. You know, come out, support Gary, have some fun, see some people you haven't seen for a while. It'll be a great time. I guarantee it. Now, we're going to take a break to visit some sponsors.
Look what you'll find at Paul D. Weller Hardware. Lawn and garden supplies, plumbing and electrical supplies, do-it-yourself items, pipe bending, window screen, and key making services, tools of all kinds, paint, fans, ladders, rodent traps, bug spray, and that's just some of what you'll be able to purchase at Paul D. Weller Hardware at 207 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle. Call 724-652-1531.
Funding for this program provided by Washington Center Physical Therapy, Norm A. Gabriel, MSPT, ATC owner. This program made possible by a grant from Melva's Deja Vu, where everything old is new again.
If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
Okay, so you want to know how to be your wife's best friend. Take her to see the Dream Machine. Or you could do this. I don't know, last couple times out, here you go. Set up a secret way to say I love you in public, like taking her hand and squeezing it 3 times. Ask her, what 3 things we could do to improve our relationship? Then talk to her in detail to see her response. There you go. Now that could work, okay? But I'd still take her out, to go dance and have some food. That'd be like a super thing. Now, I had to get to that. I got to that. They drowned in me today. Here you go. Mystery song of the day. Yes, waiting for a start of fall. Boy meets girl, and I'm telling you, and I bet Gary played that too. I want to remind you that on Sunday they are having a dinner dance, and that is out at the Shenango Township Fire Hall. Tickets $15 per person. Come and dance, enjoy the food. And if you have any questions, call 724-654-4807 and you'll get an answer. Now, I only have one thing left to say. And that is make sure that you get that cup of coffee. Tell a friend about NCTV45. Apparently you have. Because more and more people are listening each and every day. And by all means, get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. See you.
Every day my high lasts longer as our love grows.